Hi, everybody. Jake Slebodnick for Rented Digital TV and your hometown stations talking United Softball from Heritage Conference Media Day at First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City. A conversation with the Lions brought to you by Robin Dale. I'm joined by Dennis Rudnick, 6-year head coach here at the United Lions. A little bit of a down year for you guys last year, 5-11 overall, 4-10 the Heritage. But hey, it sets a lot of things to go right for you guys this year. Take me through your eyes as the coach. What are some of the biggest things that you notice about your team coming into 2024?
Well, this year we're focusing a lot on hitting because last year we lost a lot of close games because we just needed one hit. One hit would have put us over the top, so we're focused on hitting.
What about pitching? Take me through pitching this year. I know Abby's right there, and she's going to be a big piece of that. But the pitching core, what's it looking like there?
It's not bad. You know, we're going to be very competitive. Very competitive. So they're working hard. I have 4 seniors that are helping the younger children come along, or the younger ladies, children. I'm sorry, and they're helping out and working hard.
One of the things that you had mentioned off the air is keep it light, and I feel like that's a big thing for a team like this. You got to keep it loose but disciplined as well. Is that the main motto coming into this year?
Yes, the kids are very good. They listen. They come out and they do their routines every night at practice. They work hard and they stay at it till the end of practice. Good kids.
Well, a lot of people might be sleeping on United this year. Why should they wake up and pay attention to Lions softball?
Well, because we're coming along. We're going to be very competitive.
Numbers-wise, you pleased with the turnout this year?
Yeah, we've got 14 young ladies coming out this year, and every year we increase, and we're keeping it going. It starts at the midget leagues, and they're going to come along, and they're providing us with good players.
Looking at the Heritage Conference, there are 2 new teams this year, and it just continues to grow and get more competitive as well. What's your outlook on the Heritage Conference?
Wow, the Heritage Conference is growing. I was just talking about that to the Homer City coach, and they're getting more teams, and the teams they're coming along, and they're very, very strong teams.
All right. Well, hey, Coach, best of luck this year, and thanks for the time.
Thank you.
It's Coach Rudnick, and we'll talk to some of the players here. And this is Abby McConville. She is a pitcher and a utility player as well. I mean, Coach said it best. You play everywhere, but your big strong suit is pitching. So take me through it. How what are you doing to prepare for 2024?
Well, I was kind of set back. I am facing an injury right now, so I'm working my way back, recouping. I've been working really hard over the off season, focusing on getting my shoulder back in place. Through the past couple of weeks, I've been getting back into it, but that's pretty much it.
What are some of the other pitchers that we're going to see on the team?
We have a new freshman coming up. Her name's Bailey Pisarczyk. She's a force. She should be good. Nice relief for me.
Who are some of the other players we're going to see on United that are going to make an impact this year?
We have Madison Burkett. She's sitting right next to me. She's a solid first baseman, a solid hitter. Cleo Long, she's another senior. She's probably going to be our center fielder this year. She's a solid bat. And Presley Meadows, she plays right or left field. She's a solid player.
Looking back to last year, the record doesn't really speak to how talented this roster can really be. What were some of the big takeaways that you guys really took away from last year and looked to implement this year?
I think last year we had low numbers coming into the season, not even enough to fill a team. So we had to recruit girls that haven't played softball before. We worked with them really well last year. They're solid infielders now. We're working on their hitting, getting them more confident while they're in the box. But we're continuing to boost their confidence so they can improve maybe for next season, the years after.
What are some of the team's strengths this year? I know pitching is a big thing, and you got a little bit more numbers this year. But what are some of the strengths?
I think this year our attitudes are everybody on the team is pretty positive. No matter if we win or lose, everybody's pretty fun, happy to be there, loves to be there. So.
How awesome would it be to cap off your senior year at United with the Heritage Conference Championship?
That would be awesome. I think my freshman year was probably the closest we've been to making it to Heritage, but if we make it this year, I'd be super psyched.
Well, it's going to be a good season. Hey, Abby, thanks for the time and best of luck.
Yep, thank you.
It's Abby McConville. Now we'll talk to Madison Burkett. She's a first baseman primarily on the team. Any other positions aside from that?
Nope, just first base so far.
Okay, so one position to perfect your craft on. How have you been putting in the work in the offseason to get mentally and physically ready for 2024?
I do a lot of work in the off season. I take hitting lessons, and I also will play catch with my family and everything to try to get ready for it.
Some of the takeaways last year, as Abby sort of put it, but from your point of view, what were some of the biggest takeaways from 2023?
We did have a lot of fun last year. We all pretty much had good attitudes. Hitting, we did have a little bit of trouble with, but for the most part, we were pretty good.
Along with the attitude factor, staying disciplined, I think, is going to be a big key for 2024. Can you sort of divulge on that? What does this team need to do to stay disciplined and stay mentally intact every game?
We definitely need to focus and keep our heads in the game every time, but still have fun and not just mess around and take away what we did from each game.
We're going to have two new opponents this year in the two Conomas, and after the past couple of seasons welcoming several other teams. From your point of view, what's it been like to see the Heritage Conference grow as quickly as it has?
It has become more of a challenge, but we are trying our best to keep in it and win as much as we can.
Well, hey, it's going to be an exciting season. Madison, thanks for the time. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Madison Burkett, Abby McConville, and Coach Rudnick for the United Lions girls softball team. Brought to you by Robindale. We'll check in from First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City a little bit later on Rented Digital TV and your hometown stations.